Hi, this is Phoenix Genesis for PhoenixGenesis.com and our two YouTube channels, Phoenix Genesis and Frag Camp. So I'm going to show you the Luffa multi-purpose snakeskins in action. We're going to use just a standard 5 foot by 7 foot tarp for $1. I got 100% waterproof. They got the 99-cent store. Don't ask me how much it weighs. I don't care. It's just for demonstration. And then I have, this is another loofah pack I just picked up at the dollar store. And it doesn't really matter which one. But I like this one because they came in different colors, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And I got the blue one, and I like it because then you can dedicate each color, shade of blue, or you could mix and match a green with an orange with a pink with a blue, whatever you want to do. And then when the dark, when I reach in, I can say, okay, the light blue is my quilt, the dark blue is my tarp, and the medium blue is my hammock. So again, I don't think it really matters which one you use for demonstration. If you look at my part 1 video of showing the loofahs multi-use, I just use this one and they're all green. So now I just strung up a hammock. It doesn't matter really what hammock you have, what tarp you have. I mean, it's all the same. Sorry, my ridge lines are sagging, but I just did this really quick. I'm in the middle of doing laundry, and my lightweight pillow, I love it. Other than having I like neck pillows, because otherwise they actually, when I'm sleeping in the hammock, all those inflatable things just end up in the ground in the middle of the night. Now I'm going to do another video on this nice Dyneema rock climbing slings. These are really good for this purpose. So anyway, right here on your tarp ridge line, I always like to have a separate ridge line for the tarp than I do for the hammock, and depending on how cold and windy and rainy, I may bring it a lot lower and string it right along the ridge line for the hammock. But for now, I got it up here. There's no rain or anything. So what we have here is you know, a regular tarp, and I have the loofah here, and you know, I can just pull it out, take the rubber band, and the tarp's ready to just stick up, tie down with some guy lines, stake out, and we're good to go. And you can put a tarp in here. And what's really nice too is if your tarp gets kind of wet, you don't have to worry about mold or mildew, because you know, this loofah is very breathable. It's kind of air out and keep your tarp dry. And after you pack up your tarp, you could just take some rubber bands or just kind of twist this and tie it up, or even some, you know, grocery store ties, and tie it up so that each end is closed. And you could kind of like safety pin this to your pack, and also use this as a little kind of outdoor sack, even for a sock bag when you're doing laundry. You can wash yourself with the loofah. Multi-use, that's the key when you're going ultralight. Plus efficiency. I want things accessible, and I want to be able to set up and tear down camp extremely fast on a through hike. I don't want to take forever. When I started out in 2016, it would take me like 3 hours to break down camp. I'm learning. More time, more energy, more calories, more food I have to carry, less efficient on my through hike, and more miserable carrying more weight. So what's great about this is, you know, here it is. You just have it in 2 pieces, and I'm going to show you how you pull it out. I want to say why you want to have this. The most important reason why you want to have your hammock or your tarp in snakeskins is because you don't want a random dog at, say, a campground or even on the trail come up to you at any type of site and hike its leg and do its business, and you know, really make your you know, your gear disgusting. So I want everything kind of away. Plus, people would never think twice to kind of go into your tent, and you know, I mean, they wouldn't just go inside of your tent and take a nap. But if your hammock's out there, someone's like, you know what, I'll just go lay on it. They think it's the communal hammock, and you know, they'll have their dirty muddy shoes or boots, and they'll just get right in, and now you've kind of got your expensive hammock all like maybe ripped, torn, filthy. So kind of marks your territory and says, this is my hammock, don't touch it, it's not being used, it's mine. So I like that too. And again, just to keep it from dirt and, you know, other things. If it's raining and I'm going to go walk over to the campground bathroom or whatever I'm going to do, nature's bathroom, and I don't want, you know, backsplash coming up from a hard rain, even though I'm tarped, I could still get some backsplash. So just kind of elevate the tarp. Maybe I just, like I said, I want to go out for a little while, but I'm going to come back and use my tarp. I want it up and ready. So anyway, to deploy this, it's very simple. You just pull. Sorry, I need 2 hands for this. Oops. And oh wow, it ripped already. Okay, so this dollar one was not good. I mean, this one's really old. It's been laying around, but yeah, it ripped already. That's not good. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the drawing board with that. That's good to know. So anyway, there we go. I pulled that out. Well, that's what duct tape's for, right? And then here, again, pull this out, and again, that's why, like, this is $1. If it rips, I can have, like, throw one in every hiker box for $1 and have a clean, ready one to use. So there we go, and it's pulled out. Now I could also take another one of these and run it along here and not, you know, put the hammock in it, or I could actually unclip the carabiner now and slide it through there, and I have another one for a ridgeline organizer. Now also right here, you could pull this down, and you know, when if you use a sleeping bag to pod your hammock, they'll like kind of block some of the wind and rain and you know, dust and dirt coming in through the hole from where the potting is with the sleeping bag. Also, you can pull this down like this where the foot box is and shove in your down jacket or some other extra clothes or a light fleece blanket, whatever you have, just to kind of block some of the cold in the key. If you're cold, your feet get cold. Some people are cold sleepers, their feet are very cold. My feet are fine. I like having my feet out. I don't like to be too covered with my feet. I've always been like that. I have warm feet. So, but anyway, for people that don't, you can kind of cover that a little bit. So that's it, and hope you enjoyed that. And you know, keep thinking, be creative, make your own gear, mod gear, put up different hacks. Let me know what you've done. Always love to hear different opinions from different hikers. I think it's great that we have a community of people on YouTube that share all this information, and I'll see you on the trail. Bye.